morning, Dandelion Farm. It's Sarah and Luke again. Actually, Luke has taken a nap, or he's lounging on the ground, and I'm ever so gratefully leaning against him. Kind of a cool spot to be in. I wanted to talk today about a client I recently worked with, a young girl, middle school age, who actually was here to work on developing a deeper connection with horses, and we were working with Lance. Lance gently nudged her with his head, and it caused her to cry. And she didn't cry because Lance hurt her or because she was scared of Lance. She cried because it reminded her of the bullies at school that push her around. So my first inclination is to be upset with my horse for pushing her with his head, and at the same time I was grateful because he gave us this opening that I wouldn't have known was there otherwise. The conundrum I present with you is that these kids that are getting pushed around, these adults that are getting pushed around, what do you do? I'm sitting there listening, and she doesn't want to tell her parents too much because they'll come in and make a big deal out of it and make it worse. She doesn't want to confront the bullies too aggressively because then they'll get angry and they'll be worse. And part of me saying, yeah, that's true. So what do we do for these kids? How do we teach them to set boundaries without bringing on more attention and more aggression? How do we teach them to love themselves when the world around them is beating them up? How do we teach them to be compassionate and respectful in their own lives when the world isn't showing that to them? These are just things I ponder on a daily basis, and I think the bottom line, it comes down to self-respect and self-love. And that's what we keep teaching here. And that's what the horses keep asking. Do you love yourself? Can you love yourself? Against all odds. It's not an easy task. Not at all. Oh, but these sweet, sweet guys, they teach us to love. They teach us to breathe. They teach us to relax. So I'll keep working with these kids, and I'll keep instilling in them what these horses instill in me. And in the meantime, when you're out there in the world and you see someone pushing someone else around, I invite you to approach the situation with compassion. That's it. I'm off to enjoy the sunny day in Minnesota with my friend Emily Glidden from the Feeling Rider, not the Freedom Rider. I got that wrong in one of my emails. Peace out. Be well.